once you prevent their play, don't let them have any active play, then that's where they are going to make mistakes. And provoking mistakes is the most important art form of this game. And it's a metaphor for many things in life, I think. More on that topic in my Philosophy Snake series, which I hope I'll be able to get back to soon enough. Okay, so castles is a bad pre-move if he plays b5, but I have a feeling he won't do it. Now if he castles, knight d2 is the main move, with the idea to play e4. And it's a very strong move because it prevents or kind of lowers the value of the e5 idea, because d5 is hanging. So e4 followed by knight takes will generate an advantage for white, because black has some issues to develop his c8 bishop. And yeah. So for now, it seems like yeah, Jay, you're right. That's a good definition of what I'm doing now. So rook e8 does not prevent my idea. Now I have a space advantage, and that means that my position is better, plus he has a problem with his c8 bishop, so I'm going to have a lead in development as well. So generally, if he could get b6, bishop b7 and develop the queen and rook to d8, he will be relatively solid, but he doesn't have time for all of these. For a start, I think I'm going to put the rook on an open file and search for a spot for my bishop on the next move. It's not so easy to come up with a good spot, so his only plan is b6 related, but then I have knight f6 and bishop c6. So let's think prophylactically. Maybe his plan is like knight somewhere. Maybe he wants e5. But then I have d5, so I guess just developing is a good idea. Yeah, and now d5 should be better for white. If it takes, I can take both with the knight or with the pawn. I'm not sure which one is better. Both seem very tempting. On principle, pawn takes is the safe decision, but because I lead in development, I like the idea of playing with pieces rather with pawns, because I'll have two open files in the center and all my pieces will participate in the game, and the pawn on d5 can kind of close my play a little bit. So I want to move my pieces forward very aggressively. Now d6 looks very painful for him, but I might be wrong. If he takes, I can take with the knight. Yeah, now my idea was not to play c5 and allow knight bd5, but to take first and only then play c5. But actually I can win a piece, right? I can take here and play d7. That's even better. So piece is a piece. Nothing, I agree that I should stream on Twitch, but I tried it for a while. I was even a Twitch partner, and I had to terminate the partnership because nobody would give me donations there. I don't know why, but I had 94 winning another piece. I don't know why. I'm not complaining about it, but I think it's probably because of the name of the channel. It wasn't related to my own name, but I had this dream or idea about different people in Israel, all the titled players that are young and beautiful to stream together. And we had 9 members who were willing to do it, and then eventually it went down to only me willing to put down the work and spare my time for the sake of the greater good. I'm being very judgmental, but that's because it was painful that everyone said yes at the beginning, and when I ended up doing all the work, they kind of left me out to dry. So I hope this answers your Twitch question. I do have a Twitch channel which is named after me, and it's funny because I never even streamed on that channel. I only asked people to subscribe to it in my description, and I'm curious actually to know how many people are there. Let's actually check it. My guess is around 200. Whatever. It's hard to get. He's playing too fast. Okay, let's see. I can play d5 or not? Probably it's not a good idea. But what do I do with my bishop here? I have this funny idea of playing rook takes e4 here, and then bishop f5, but then rook e8 check. Okay, let's calculate properly. d5, de, 95 is good for me. 95 is good for me, most probably. ED is probably bad for